Ready to go now. Julio Rodriguez digs in now. And the home opener is underway. That one finds the zone. That's strike two. Ball one there. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Brendan Donovan will hit next.
At the ball. Ball.
Two one now. This one in the air, center field. Robert gets under it. And there's two down. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. In the air on the infield. Baden settles underneath it. And that'll do it. Back here in Queens, on the hill for the Mariners, Bryce Miller. What do you got on him, Chris?
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Base hit, and aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feel. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Juan Soto. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that'll load the bases. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Both opportunity right here. Swing and a miss. 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get you
out to center. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. In from third is the tying run. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a ball drilled in the air to center. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So two away with runners at the corners. Here is Marcus Semien.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Check swing went around. That's strike one.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
2 on, 2 outs. Line drive. That's a base hit. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Mets.
still able to come through behind in the count right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
This one in the air right field, and that's a base hit. Here comes the throw in there safely.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Francisco Alvarez swings through it for strike 1. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where.
Oh, he can't hang on. Oh, no, he threw it home. And everyone's safe. They're loaded. All loaded up. James Wood up now for the Mets. In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there.
How good these offenses are. There's a lot of ball game left. Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of them in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be.
And that's the third out. Back here at Citi Field. All set for the start of the inning.
Well, early in this ball game, down by 4 runs, you've got to try to get a run back and just look at taking at least 1 an inning. Before you know it, you'll be tied up.
Throws to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out. Stepping in, Junior Caminero. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper. Caminero getting to start at third, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And his batting average this season is over 350. Line drive, base hit. Man at first, Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. Raley tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Did not go.
Nope, that's down.
This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. He'll take a trot around the bases. And now Dominic Panzone. Off the mark there. Ball 1. 2 runs across in the inning here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss. Ground ball right side. Polanco takes it himself, and there are 2 down. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Just missed.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And that's where the swing. It's a strike. Back here at Citi Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Ball 1.
to the left center base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
The 1-0. No question about this one. It's out of here. He hammers one out to right. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Matt Rash.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better runs in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The 0-1. Swings through that one.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And now the first baseman, Jorge Polanco. Nice grab. The tag, and he's out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. In the air, right field, and that's got extra bases written all over it. He makes the grab. That is the inning. Back here in Queens, and stepping in for the Mariners, Ellie De La Cruz.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Back to the top of the Seattle order, Julio Rodriguez. Now at the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. There's the strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right.
Oh, look at the stop. There's 1 and 2. What a play. Base is empty after the double play. Brendan Donovan up next for the Mariners. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor. That's the inning. Back here at Citi Field, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Francisco Alvarez, the next to hit.
Ball that's outside.
And a swing and a miss there. Base hit center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
That pitch clips the outside corner. That is strike 2. Oh, that fastball drilled him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Foul ball there.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the last half of the third. That one finds the zone. That's strike two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. He's 2 for 2. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
2 on, 2 outs. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez under it, and that is the inning. Start of the fourth. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. That one hammered center field. That's going back. Back some more. Into the Big Apple. Seats it gone. Wow. Here's Josh Naylor. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. Now the 0-1.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Inside. Ball 1. Nobody on. Nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. And there's a ball. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
You're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And the batter now, Junior Caminero. A little out front there as he swings through it. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. They've hit another. And now the DH, Luke Rayleigh. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job here, but just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Swing and a foul out of play. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
But Rosarena can't hold up, and that's a strike. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Big at bat coming up with Ellie De La Cruz stepping in. The shortstop takes the ball. That one is absolutely belted down the line, and it's foul. One hopper off the wall, and that should bring in the run. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. And saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
Grounds one to short. Lindor on to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Bottom 4 and stepping in for New York. Soto. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Troy Taylor.
Well, these Mets doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They put a bunt.
Oh, now this one blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Lindor now at the plate as he swings through strike one. One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fastball for a strike. Stays alive. Fights it off. You'll see another. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Oh, he can't bring it in.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Next to hit, Jorge Polanco. Swings through the sweeper. And he hits a ground ball right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. And now Marcus Semien steps up in a big spot. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. In comes the runner from third, and it's a 7-6 game. So no one on after the sac fly. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez settles under this one, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the 5th, and now for Seattle, Brendan Donovan. Donovan, it is now on the bump. Brian Hudson.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him. Well, these Mariners, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they take. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Tapped softly on the ground. Polanco takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. He's already homered in this game. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Oh, that's
The
good.
1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. In the dirt, it's 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And it remains 2-2. That one missed. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. One gone, runner at first. Josh Naylor getting ready to hit. That's a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out. Junior Caminero up next for the Mariners. Check swing called strike. And that is strike one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. And it bangs off the wall. To the plate, and he's out. Now it's the Luke. The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Rob Repstein. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. The Mets with a new arm in the mound, Wander Brazivar.
All they need from him right here is one out, but that's easier said than done for sure. Lots of pressure with 2 runs.
And that's the 3rd out. Here's the catcher to hit, Francisco Alvarez.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
To the right side, and that's just foul. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Canzone takes it in for the out. And there's one away. Luis Robert now. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. And it one-hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He was all over that one. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
One out, the runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Rip right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. The 2-run shot. The shut up to the dish. Yansper Zulueta gets the ball now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging.
Here's Juan Soto. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Bird, light tower power?
That's right. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side, Donovan. Throws to first. They get the out. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone. In the air, left field. And a quick out, number 1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Hammer, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there. No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
In the dirt. On the ground, right side, Lindor. That's one. Double play. What a quick. Back here in Queens, bottom of the 6th. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. That one ripped right center field. Going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. So up next for New York, Jorge Polanco. And that one fouled off. Here's your one. Just missed. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. Now it's Marcus Semien. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. And there's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Got it. And the inning is over. Back here at Citi Field. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Julio Rodriguez. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Nope. Outside. Ball 2.
That's a little bit low. High fly ball, right field. Wood moving under this one. And there's one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Brendan Donovan. 0 for 3 in this one.
Now pitching for the Mets.
The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Leo Rivas. Looking to start something with one gone. That one the other way. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Robert in position, and that is that. Back here in Queens, here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez.
Ball. That pitch is out.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now it's Robert. So they turn to their closer, Andres Munoz. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
There's the swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just gonna have to battle with 2 strikes.
Takes it in for the out. And next for the Mets, James Wood.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Hey.
Alvarez, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. Out number 2. And now it's going to be Bo Bichette. Tap foul at the plate. And a swing and a miss.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Canzone settles under it, and that's the inning. We go to the 8th, so now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor.
Yep, that ball went out.
High fly ball out into left center field. Soto on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One away. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 30, Luke Weaver.
Now a check swing grounder. Baden fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. Down base. Pinch hitter coming on. J.P. Crawford looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. J.P. Crawford stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Munoz, 27 years old, and he's a native of Mexico.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one misses. Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Soto gets his lead at first with nobody out. 6 straight outside the strike zone. Almost got him. And there's the automatic.
Take it all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
This one popped up. 1 down. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. 0 for 4. 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. Just missed.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
The 2-1. And that one is inside. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He's got it. Now a chance for Marcus Semien.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
The 1-1. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Has room, and he makes the catch. Back here at Citi Field. All set to start the 9th in this one. Dominic Canzone digs in now. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out. So up next, Randy Arozarena. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And the 0-1. That one fouled off. 0-2 now. And that one hammered. Way back there. Gone. That one made it to the upper 10. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Rip, but it goes back. Here comes the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. In the air, right field. Wood under it. 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Oh, that's pitched out.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. The Mets trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth. And a work for the center field base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
It's been a rough one for him so far at the plate, but that'll help. I could watch base hits like that one all day long. And so
Runner takes off. This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. It's their second home run of the inning. So 2 down. And here's the catcher, Cal Rowland. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Kodai Senga.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. Soto gets it back in quickly as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
So the tying run at second. And another ball.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Here's a 2-1. They're down to their final strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. Loves it on the dive, throw to first, and this one is over. What a play to end the game.
Pressure packed in this final inning. Tying run on base. Great running and diving catch to rob the base hit and also prevent